It's a wonderful day for wisdom with wonder and Segue. That's right, it is. It's a wonderful day for wisdom with wonder and Segue. Oh yeah. Welcome to Wisdom with Wonder and Segue. We're out here in the trees in the yard enjoying some shade. Segway's running around here. They may show up and they may not. They're a cat. They're independent and free. But we're going to do a tarot and oracle card reading today for you out here. And I'm going to start with a new deck I just got today for some oracle. And then we'll also pull some tarot. And the decks we're going to use. So first I want to pull an oracle card to get an overall theme of what this energy reading, this timeless energy reading is going to be about. What we need to know for our highest good and the highest good of all beings. I've cleansed this space, called in energy from source consciousness, Christ consciousness, Sophia consciousness, higher beings of love and light for the highest good, to get some wisdom from our higher selves. And we're going to start with this beautiful deck called the Everyday Witch Oracle. And so far I've only pulled one card for myself as I was shuffling and bonding with the cards and meditating with them, getting ready for this reading. And it's beautiful. I don't know how many of you out there watch other tarot or oracle card readers on YouTube, but there's someone that I've been following for quite some time who loves trees. She used to work on a tree farm named Jadina, and I saw her shuffling the deck, and just the back of these cards was so cute. She didn't say what the name of it was, but I was like researching, and I found it. It's the Everyday Witch Oracle, and it's so cute because all the cards have cute little cats on them. And so on the bottom of the deck, we got gratitude and thanks. So thank you, Jadina. Even though you might not see this, we don't know each other in the physical realm. But I enjoy her positive energy readings. And these cards were really cute. So she's always inspiring people to listen to high vibe music, and she's got some positive messages. So I'm going to pull from this deck, and then we'll get some clarifiers with Tarot of Pagan Cats. I think they'll go good together. So let's see. Higher wonder, higher you, higher we are one. What are we gonna talk about today? We'll set the theme for the reading. Let's get a little playful energy. Calling in our inner children. They want to play and be with us. The spirits that, I channel are always wanting us to play and connect to our inner children. So I think bubbles is a nice way to include them. Oh, it's cute seeing how, well, I'm sorry you can't see it, but how the bubbles just kind of lingering and floating in place. What do we need to know right now? What is the theme of this reading today, Spirit? Higher wonder, higher you, higher we. We are one. What's the theme of this reading today? What do we need to know for our highest good, the highest good of all beings? I just spent quite some time shuffling the cards and getting them all juicy with energy. Oh, energy. Let's see. I didn't bring my typical reading glasses out here, but I have reading sunglasses, so sorry, I'll be covering my eyes a little bit here, but accept love. Oh, okay, this is cute. So let's tune into our feminine energy, ready to receive love for your inner self. Love that inner child. Love yourself across all timelines and dimensions. Love your feminine side and your masculine side. But the reason I said tune into your feminine side is because that's the side for receiving. And, you know, it's time to receive some love. You've been given out a lot. And look at this little kitty reaching in for some delicious little Valentine's, some chocolates. They want, you know, they're like, okay, I'll accept some love. I'll just take that love right there. And then we have this cute little witch here with her cauldron of love. So she's making like her brew. She's putting her intentions in there for love. You see all the heart and the pink frequency floating out, being able to radiate out to the collective, to the all that is. Like when you fully love yourself and your authenticity for who you truly are, allowing yourself to be your authentic you, embrace the magic that you are. And in the little woo-woo weird, I've always been called weird, embrace that little weirdo and give him some love. And then when you fully love yourself and accept yourself for all your little quirks, everything, you know, we are dark and we are light. Love all those parts of yourself. You know, you're just doing the best you can. You're being a human in this realm, this lifetime, this go around, but you're also a multi-dimensional spiritual being, just living a temporary human experience. And give yourself some grace. We've been in a dense energy here on this earth, and we're shifting. So love yourself. You're perfect. You're beautiful, just the way you are. And it's time to give yourself some love. All right, that's cute. What else do we need to know, Spirit? It's time to open up to receive love, accept love. You're obviously, with that cauldron there, radiating love and giving out so much love to everyone else. Drink some of that love elixir for yourself. What else do we need to know for our highest good and the highest good of all beings? Okay. It's fun. It's fun having a new deck. Thank you, Mommy. My mommy bought it for me. Ooh, transformation. You've transformed. There's a playful kitten here. All kinds of butterflies. Give in to passion. Yes, with this orange dress. And she's playing some high vibrational music here. And did you know, you probably do if you're tuning into this, but sound, vibration, your vibration, first of all, but the things you say are a sound and a vibration. The music you listen to, the sounds that you consume, bird song or news, television, singing bowls, any instrument like this violin or viola, is emitting a beautiful frequency. It's all frequency, and sound can be healing. I don't know if you've ever experienced a sound bath. We have a beautiful sound healer at our retreats, or multiple sound healers that will do sound baths for people in the redwoods. And the first meditation I ever did had some channelers channeling interdimensional beings and through higher dimensions, which was weird for me at the time. I never heard of that when I first did it back in 2018. And there was also a sound healer, Michael Coxon, playing a keyboard, which was intuitively guided. And I really feel that that sound frequency had a lot to do with my healing and transformation. Sound can be transformative, and it can transform your vibration for the higher or the lower. Depends on what you're listening to, what you want to put your intentions to and your energy to. The Spirit wants you to create with this orange sacral chakra energy, and this being is the one playing the music. She's playing and creating a sound that is healing and transformative with all these beautiful butterflies. And you see this little magical kitty out here playing with the sound frequencies and the butterflies, trying to to catch some of that and touch some of that. Maybe it's doing some little kitty reiki to this transformation. It's just traveling in a wave and can be carried through the air to anyone that you intend to send the frequency to. So you can do healing with your creations, with your words. Words carry frequency too. That's why affirmations work. So let's see. These are fun oracle cards. You just use your intuition, go off the pictures, you know. I'm connected to spirit when I do these readings, so I just trust my intuition and guidance, what comes through for me. And different readers have different intuition, what tunes into them according to their frequency and their life experiences. So it's kind of cool because we all can get some similar messages, but also unique messages. We are all one, we're all connected, but we're also having this experience as an individual here on Earth. What else do we need to know for our highest good and the highest good of all beings? As we are creating love, we're loving ourselves, we're spreading love, we're making more love, a big pot of love to share with everyone. We're transforming, we're, raising our vibration through sound is one way, and that carries and spread love and healing to others in the collective. What else do we need to know for our highest good? Oh, there's a card that's flipped in here. Where did it go? I saw, oh, here it is. I didn't see when it flipped. Maybe you did. I don't know where Segue went. I thought they might want to join us out here in the shade, but let's see. Tears of joy and sadness. Oh, okay. It's got some green and pink love energy, a blue curtain that's open to truth and a reflection here. Just carrying a cup. Cups are about love, but they're looking at a reflection. But the reflection to me looks different than the being that's looking in the mirror. Even the cat in the physical realm, it looks like their ears are back, and in the reflection their ears are up, and in the reflection the person is crying. And so energy doesn't like to stay stagnant and still. It likes to move, and that's really how you heal. When you reflect, go inward and reflect, look at yourself and look at the things that are causing you sadness or pain or anger or worry or whatever energy you're feeling. You don't need to run away from it or fear it or look the other way. Allow yourself, without judgment, to see it, what it's giving you, that emotion, and let yourself feel it. If you're feeling sad, those tears are transformative too. You're transforming and you're healing, and love yourself through these emotions. When you're looking at this image, you see that it's an illusion, okay? The things that are looking and feeling sad, the real energy here is love. But there are things that happen in our lives, things that we see in the world that make us feel a certain way. Sometimes it's sadness. Let yourself cry if you need to. Move that energy, because when you feel it, when you let the energy flow through you as a channel, it heals, it moves on. It's not just going to stay there forever. Let it flow, let it move out of your body, and love yourself through it. You're a human. Embrace yourself in love. See Segue approaching. So maybe they want us to pull from the Pagan cats. Hey, Segue. Anything else from this deck for our highest good, the highest good of all beings? You know, we'll see the illusion in the outside world around us, and you know, we might feel some feels about it. There's some things going on that are not pretty to see in the world, and it's okay to cry about it. It's okay to feel what you need to feel. Let it move. And then you can shine in your love frequency. Ooh, wow, we got a story here. Make a move. So there's a couple of witches in here, and like I said, energy likes to move. They're in the water, and the fish are even jumping out of the water, and a cat's trying to play with them. And you know, this reminds me of going with the flow of that water. Water likes to flow like energy. Energy flows like water. So when you let those tears of sadness move through you, it can flow, it can move, and then you can move on to something else, feel something else. And trying to see if there's little, looks like some sea otters on the side of this whole image as well. Oh, if you stay tuned till the end, I'll put a clip on the end of this video for you. But today, before I did this reading, I went to the beach, and I was on the ancestral lands of the Tolowa Deni. I went to the mouth of the Smith River, which in Tolowa is a word for the Smith River is the Nili. And where the mouth of the Nili meets the Pacific Ocean, there was some sea lions and some seals. Some seals peeked up out of the water and were looking at me. There was pelicans and egret, seagull, all kinds of beautiful sea life. And this card reminds me of with the otters, watching the people dance around, and the cats. It's just like, go with the flow, play in the energy as it moves. Everything doesn't have to be so serious, and like it says, make a move. So another way to move stagnant energy is to move. Like you can do emotional freedom tapping, EFT tapping, where you tap different parts of your body to move energy. And you can say positive affirmations or whatever you're releasing as you do it, and move energy through your body, or like yoga, any kind of stretching, or even deep breathing and intentions. You can move energy that way. So Spirit does like to tell us to move. We don't want to just sit stagnant in whatever energy we're in, because sometimes when you're feeling down, like I've been in the funks before, you don't want to move. You just want to sit there and dwell and mope and feel. But let yourself move. If you want to turn on music that feels good to you, since we got this music card, turn on some music and let yourself just dance around and feel and be free. And one thing you can do that's fun to move energy is like dance like you're Jello. One of the healers at a retreat did that before, and it was fun. We just dance like Jello. You can't judge Jello for the way it moves, right? It's just jiggly and funny. And just shake your body to however you want to shake that energy out. Pretend you're a big wiggly piece of Jello. Or another thing, sometimes people get worried about judgment, just put a blindfold on and move around, and then you can't see anything. You just feel. It feels fun. So Spirit wants you to keep shining in your love yourself. Use positive affirmations or high frequency music, or create lots of creation energy with that orange dress. If you're seeing things in the reflection of the outside world, because the outside world is just a reflection of our inner world, go ahead and let yourself see it, feel it, and you'll heal it. Go with the flow of things. You don't want to resist the change. Let yourself move the energy. And then affirmation for acceptance. So yeah, see, she's above here getting a higher perspective away from like the tornado and chaos of the world. All these birds around her, connecting to her ancestors, wearing that purple, following her intuition, following the wisdom with the book. She's wise and trusting her intuition here above the chaos that's going down below her. And use positive affirmations for healing. That's more of that sound healing frequency that you can tune into. And then this brings joy and delight. There's sunshine, abundance, playful energy. See, she's moving, doing a cartwheel. I've never been able to do a cartwheel, but you know, Spirit wants us to play. I like to play. I was just playing fetch with my dog before I came out here and shuffling these new cards. And so I was playing with my dog while I was shuffling and let her put her energy, her playful spirit into the cards too. There's a cute little dog here and some cats. Everyone's playing together. There's acceptance of different beings coming together as one and playing. The cats, the dogs, the people. She's hanging upside down here, kind of like the hanged person, getting a new view, a new perspective. There's lots of sunshine, which is one of the happiest cards in the deck of the Sun and Tarot, and that brings authenticity, happiness, joy, abundance. They're playful here. Let yourself play and feel whatever is in your highest excitement. Create, listen to music, dance, play, love yourself and others. And that brings the air magic. A lot of purple and pink, more love, following your intuition, and air with this hawk here. We do have some hawks that live in trees in our yard. And when the young ones were little, they're so noisy. When they learn how to fly, they yell the whole time. They're so cute. But like this hawk can help also bring that higher perspective and communication. I'm also always finding feathers on the ground every day. I find new feathers, and lately it's like every day I get a new dove feather. They're leaving me feathers, and they're gifts from spirit. And the air cards are about like communication, clarity, and they're holding a feather. Sometimes you write messages, so yeah, communication with these feathers. And you see all these beautiful rays of light coming in, and with the magic of air, that reminds me of like breathing. Like when you get grounded with your root chakra, when you put your bare feet on the ground, it helps you feel safe and secure, which helps you stay in alignment with all the other chakras. I can go on and on about this, but air, when you take a deep breath, you're moving that air through you, and it calms you, and it helps you get that feeling of safety and security. It helps ground you and root you, like, yes, I am a human right now, living a human experience. I'm breathing air. It helps you connect to the earth, and air is a lot more powerful and magical than it gets credit for. Like, did you see that tornado in the other card? Like, air is very powerful. It can move. It can destruct, and it can move. It can cause like erosion and change the form of mountains. Like, air is a very powerful element. All of these cards have to do with the elements, and so practice some deep breathing. We can breathe together a couple of breaths. Breathe in and then hold for a few seconds, and then release all of it. And just do a few deep breaths when you need to calm and center yourself and bring yourself back into your body. A lot of times, especially when I was little, I would astrally project a lot and leave my body. I used to do it on purpose when I was little, to fly around my room and just like have fun. When I didn't understand. I just knew it was playful, it was fun to me. But then I've also had experiences later in life where like I'm looking at the ceiling, all of a sudden, like, oh whoa, I left my body because I didn't want to feel an emotional thing. And a lot of times we're walking around this lifetime out of body because we don't want to feel. So let's take a breath together. Hold, release. hear a tree frog. A tree frog's in my room in the Mushroom Manor like every day now. They live in there. Another deep breath. Hold. Release. It's 2 for balance. Segue, kitty kitty, come here. Could you bless the deck for us? I got tarot of the pagan cat, Segue. Segue has been sitting here on the walkway to the woods as a guardian to this reading. I'm going to pull some cards from Tarot of Pagan Cats. Segue. I like it when they bless the deck with their cute little paw. I'm sure I do it. Yeah, it's not the same. I'm playful. Segue, come here. Kitty, kitty, come say hi to your friends. Meow. See the bubbles? Okay, we'll do it from far away, Segue. We'll get your energy one way or the other. So let me put these cards back here so we can have room for our cat cards down there. I want to see them all. Okay. Oh, kitty cats. What do you want us to know right now? Higher wonder, higher you, higher we. We are one. What do we need to know right now? For our highest good and the highest good of all beings. Sound frequency healing. Oh yeah, and we're playing and we're loving ourselves and we're moving that energy. Okay. I like to play. I do. What do we get here? Oh, the 2 of Pentacles. I just talked about 2 of the 2 breaths brings balance, and so and this little cat has a witch's hat too. It's like, okay. See these waves and these ships behind this kitty. Water in tarot has to do with emotions. Like you've felt the emotions. And it's been a wavy journey. It's been an emotional journey here. It's rocking your whole ship, rocking your whole foundation here. But you're the magical kitty here with your hat. You see, you're magical and you're finding balance. And like this kitty has a fish that's like magical and abundant. And then they have a shrew, which Segue used to be bringing me shrews all the time, but they haven't brought me any gifts for a while, thank goodness. But like the shrew down here on the bottom, the shrew, okay, they go into different elements. The fish is like going with the flow and the water, navigating the emotions too. And then they're tuned into the magic and abundance frequency. At least that's what I feel. And then that shrew, they're the mole that goes underground. They navigate the unknown. They navigate the darkness, and they're really connected to the ground and the earthly realms. And like, it looks like you're having a balance of all of it. So that's beautiful. And what else did we get here? As I am sound frequency. Oh, the 3 of Cups. There's a celebration of some abundance here. I also think there's some wisdom with this apple, because you know, you give apples to your teacher and some abundance, because it looks like some like loaves of bread, like I don't know, apples, bread, grapes, abundance. It's your harvest time. There's pumpkins here, tomatoes, and with all this harvest time, all these kitty friends are coming together, celebrating their abundance together. They're joyfully, they're moving that energy, dancing in the energy, sharing their abundance and wealth and goodness. Ouch, candle, incense, I mean, happiness, joy, frequency with others, coming together in community. I hear the bird song saying, oh yeah, sound frequency healing. We got a Knight of Swords here. Knights take action. There's a little bit of overcast here, so even when you can't really see where you need to navigate next, trust your ancestors, the wisdom from nature, the spirit realm. Everything's kind of gray, like you're in between, and you got this sword because you're taking action towards your truth, towards clarity. Maybe you're taking action or someone's taking action towards you and communicating something with you, something that they've gained clarity on or something that you've gained clarity on with these swords, so you can speak your truth about it, or someone's going to speak their truth to you. Maybe it'll be a mutual truth speaking venture. Take action towards your truth, clarity, and boundaries. Also, you might be needing, as you're elevating and transforming through these, you're transforming with the sound frequency and these butterflies and sending out all this love and moving energy, feeling things and shifting and healing, and everyone around you is not on the same frequency. We're all at different frequencies, and so some beings in your life might not quite understand what you're doing. When they see you, you don't make sense to them. They don't understand. Like, maybe some more and more people will, as you keep ascending and elevating and shifting and changing, and you'll find more of your soul tribe and more people that resonate with you. But along the way, there are many, especially in the beginning of shifting and transforming, that are not at the same frequency. They're in the old frequency. That's why you were always all together before, because you were at a certain frequency. When you shift and change, and all the beings around you don't shift and change at the same time, no judgment towards anyone. We're all on our own individual journeys for a reason. And it doesn't all happen all at once for everyone. And so some people might have shifted before you and you were like, what the heck are you doing? But anyway, when people are shifting, when you're shifting and others around you are not, they might want to choose to stay the same. You have to set your boundaries because some people want to act in an old way that maybe you used to accept in a different energy. But when you're transforming, you no longer find the same things acceptable in your energy, and you start to understand your self-worth on a higher level in a different way, and you'll no longer tolerate things that you used to tolerate. Things that maybe you used to love now seem disgusting to you all of a sudden. But you just have to trust yourself and go with it, and get out that sword and set some boundaries. It's all right. Love yourself through it. And the 8 of Pentacles, I think that's what it says. I don't have my glasses on. Yeah. You've worked hard on this journey. You worked hard on yourself, or you are working hard. And I don't like to say the word work, but the spiritual journey to healing, ascending, growing, it's not the easy journey. Like I said, you got to look at things and feel it to heal it. And it's not easy to look at things that have been hidden in the dark that you've maybe not been looking at for generations in your family. You're doing not only healing for you, but for generations before you and ahead of you. And that's a lot of feeling and looking around at the world and feeling things for the collective that haven't been wanting to be looked at and felt. And when you're at a certain frequency, you just don't see it. But then when you start to see it, if you look the other way, you can look the other way and just go, no, I'm not trying to feel that. That's too painful. I'm just going to stay the same. Let's just keep doing stuff how we were. People choose that. Or you're just You're going to see it and say, what the what? No, no, we need to do something different. What are these systems? What is this way of being? What are we doing? And then you feel some things about it, like, oh, it's all right. Let yourself feel it, and then you can heal it. But you've been doing that. You've been doing a lot on this journey and speaking your truth, finding clarity and love. And yes, kitty, you want to say hi to your friends? Oh, thank you, my love. Segue 1, Spiral Galaxy Kitty, aka Barney Strongest Bear. Before you leave, could you bless the cards so we can get a message from you, Segue, for our highest good and highest good of all beings? Thank you, my love. Thank you for being the guardian. We appreciate you, Segue. Usually Segue likes to be the guardian on this log next to me, but no, Segue, don't do it. They like to go potty over here. By the tree. Segue used to be a wild feral kitty. Privacy Segue. Why do they always do it on camera? They don't have a cat box. They go outside. They're a wild kitty. And for some reason, this poor little tree gets to be fertilized. All right, so let it all go. Segue says, let it all go, okay? Release all that old energy that's not serving you. Just let it go, okay? Thanks, Segue. Let go of that toxic energy. I'm pretty sure you didn't have to see that, but just in case, I had to explain. You know, Segue. Now they're gonna go exploring. Thanks a lot, Segue. Remind me to put my shoes back on before I go over there. So Segue blessed the deck with her beautiful love energy. Before that, let's see what wants to come out from Segue for our highest good and the highest good of all beings. Well, Segue. That's a lot, Segue. No, sorry, but it's like half the deck. We're gonna try again. Segue has a lot to say apparently, but we've already talked for so long. Let's just see if we can get a message or so. What do we need to know right now for our highest good? Ooh, okay. I'll take this one. Oh, wow, Segue. The 8 of Cups. So Segue says you've either walked away from something or it's time to walk away from something. You're considering walking away from something. But there's all these cups here. And there's another cauldron. Remember that cauldron in the first card had all that love in it. So you're brewing your love and you're looking out at this long path up this mountain, which the mountain is connected to the spirit realm, and there's sunflowers at the entryway at the door towards joy, abundance, authenticity. You just want to be authentic, and you might have to leave that old life behind, some people, jobs, places, things behind, and take this new path out into the darkness, into the unknown, which takes a lot of trust of yourself and your intuition and the spirit realm, trusting that what you're creating, this love on the cauldron, is, see all these cups represent love, so you have a lot of love here, but you're leaving something behind and you're walking towards something new and beautiful. Okay, so since we're out here in the woods, in the forest, we're going to get some advice from Spirit from the Enchanted Forest Oracle. Sorry, cards, you're a little too high for me. Can't see. Since I'm sitting on the ground out here. I don't know, can you still see? So I'm going to pull. Did I show you Enchanted Forest Oracle? To see, what advice does our higher self have for us? Higher wonder, higher you, higher we are one. What do you want to say right now? For our highest good, whoa, and the highest good of all beings. I'm so talented. Well, yeah, I knew all those years of choir in middle school and high school would pay off. The hair, trust in your instincts and follow them. Yeah, my instincts told me to sing. So I followed it. Just trust yourself, trust your instincts, like the Eight of Pentacles. It's like you're going out into the dark, the unknown. It's a whole new path that you're following. You don't really know where it's leading, but you're going to trust your instincts to walk away from what doesn't feel good. Let go. Let it go. Segue lets it go. Let go of what's no longer serving, and trust spirit, trust the unknown, and go towards it. Trust what feels good to you. All right. And then we're going to pull from the spirit. Wait. Well, yeah, we're going to pull from the Spirit Animal Oracle. See if we have a spirit animal that wants to be with us in this energy. What is it, Segue? You want to bless the duck? Come here, you can bless the duck. Yes, we got the Spirit Animal Oracle. Meow. Well, it has a kitty kiss in it. Let's see. Maybe there's an animal that has a message for you, for your highest good. Let's see. What do the animals want to say? For our highest good and the highest good of all beings. It's like an emergency. I keep hearing sirens today. I don't know if you can hear it on camera, but I hear a siren way in the distance. So it's an emergency. We gotta take care of ourselves here. What else does Spirit want us to know? Trusting our instincts and Squirrel Spirit, number 57. It's a 12, which is a 3. Trust in Spirit 333 might be significant to you, but believe in yourself, okay? There's been a squirrel yelling at me when I'm in the dog court lately. They like to yell and protect their nests, or, you know, they got all their little nuts saved up, their abundance. They're setting their boundaries, like, don't come over here, this is my tree, and you stay away. Squirrel yelling. But whenever I look at them and say, hi, squirrel, and then they're like all like interested in talking to me, and like so cute. What is it, Segue? Do you have zoomies? That's so cute. Yeah, and so squirrels also remind me Spirit likes us to play. So you're abundant, you have like an abundance of nuts, but I believe in myself. Then can I do it? Yay! Just believe in yourself, says the squirrel. And we're gonna get a crystal intentions oracle to close this reading, to see what crystal being likes to be in this energy. As we're shining out, we're radiating a love frequency, we're loving ourselves, we're radiating love for others, and we're using affirmations and music, sound frequencies for healing. We're doing movement for healing and raising our vibrations, and we are walking away from something. We've left an old life behind here, and we're finding balance. We're setting our boundaries with our clarity, speaking our truth. Oh, well, this one really wanted to come out. It just went flying. Oh, I don't think I brought this out here. Did I? Rutilated quartz, are you out here? Oh, please be out here. You are out here, rutilated quartz. My daughter Sadara gave me this necklace that she used to wear. was a very powerful energy, and there was a certain time in her life where she was like, this is too powerful, here, you take it. But it's a beautiful energy, and well, I don't know where to hold it, but rutilated quartz says improve, oh, she got a new one now too. Improve energy levels and increase life force, maintain focus, increase feelings of self-empowerment, and amplify courage and confidence. Yes. And it says, I am grateful that my vital life force provides me with the energy and motivation to live life to the fullest. Rutilated quartz. Like, where can I put you, my love? We wanna see it. Whoa, oh man. I have to sing about it. We wanna see it to believe it. Oh yeah. Oh, what? Putting these here and you can't even see them? Oh, there. No. I can't see everything. Well then, I think we have enough cards for today. But thank you for being here. I'm going to show you the clip of the cute little seals and pelicans and where the Neely River meets the Pacific after this, so stay tuned. But I thank you. Please like, comment, let me know what resonates with you. What are you going through that resonates? Even an emoji. Share if you think anyone else can benefit from these readings. I'm gonna get up there in the algorithm because these are timeless readings and they're all positive messages. I'm just following my intuition, shining light in the world, and I want to be able to share the light and energies and messages with others that can, benefit in whatever way works for them. But I thank you for being here. I see you. I honor you. I thank you. And I hope that you continue to have a wonderful day. Much love. Mwah. Oh, gotta blow it. Catch it. Little seabirds. The egret and the pelicans. That gorgeous baby. Some seals out here playing in the water. You see that seal? That's the mouth of the Neely River on the land of the Talawa Dani, otherwise known as the Smith River, where the river meets the Pacific Ocean. Look at all the little seals, sea lions, pelicans. Feels good.